Well, there's we showed this a little bit earlier, but there's 3 cards up at a time, and you can choose one of those 3 cards.
And it's all of the cards are included. So all of the basic cards, all of the expert cards,
right.
any of those cards are cards that you could get during the run.
All right, let's try a second game here. I feel good about this deck. After our first win, I feel like...
Now that we're confident, this is when we see like 3 5-drops in our starting hand, and we mulligan them and get more 5-drops.
Sure. Oh, we're playing against a warrior, Garrosh. Oh, where's our hand? Tragedy has struck. That's what we get for playing with our newest development build. I might have to concede out here and try again.
Yeah, well, maybe we can answer questions while we're
Sure.
trying to deal with...
The concede is not working. Maybe our server went down. That's probably what happened.
Okay.
No!
So we have a question, can you quit the arena?
Garrosh would do this to us.
Yeah, well, Garrosh is like that. He's not a nice guy. Not particularly friendly
All
with
right,
Jane.
go ahead and answer questions. I'm gonna fix this.
So, so one of the questions is, can you quit the arena and come back where you left off? And that's actually a really important question in that I could go into the arena, I could pick my hero and choose 3 cards, and then I could leave for a week, and then I could come back and I could choose the rest of the cards, or I could play 1 match and I could come back a couple days later. So you can quit at any time as long as you don't quit in the middle of a game where you have to concede. You can quit at any time and just come back and play, either if you're picking your cards or playing the game.
We fixed the problem, and we're back in the queue. So hopefully...
We appear to have fixed the problem.
Well, we at least got out of that horrible mess Garrosh put us into.
Garrosh is just like that.
Garrosh is such a jerk.
On the other hand, the warrior in Hearthstone is awesome. One of my favorite. Well, go ahead.
We didn't get to see a lot of Murloc action that last time. I think we may have taken too few Murlocs.
Oh, way too few Murlocs. But I felt like that in some ways we got Murloc action in that we put the war leader out there, and our opponent was worried about the war leader being something that they would be facing lots of Murlocs with.
Sure.
So they wasted some of their juice taking out the Murloc war leader instead of taking out some of our other stuff.
This is a very appropriate, well-timed question. Does crashing or disconnecting count as a loss? And the answer to that is that we are working on the ability to reconnect after you've disconnected. It's not working in our current development build, so it counted as a loss for me. But yeah, eventually that's something we'd like to have ready for the game. I think our opponent, Garrosh, may have had the same problem, and he's getting back in and queuing again for another game.
Yep, we can hope. Although Garrosh again, I don't know. I mean, we can hope that he's coming back in, but
you
just don't want to hang out with him.
You can't count on that.
You don't
guy.
want to go out and, hang out with him.
Here's another question. Are the heroes you choose at the start of the arena random?
And they absolutely are. So of the 9 heroes, it's going to be 3 of those 9 heroes chosen at random, and then you just pick the one you want, or in a lot of cases, I think you'll choose to avoid picking the one you don't like to play. Yeah. So, if you're angry at Garrosh or don't like playing the warrior style or whatever it is, you just skip that one.
All right, I'm going to try and chat with our homies in QA. See if I can get one of them to queue here. Oops.
So we're trying. What else can we talk about? What else do we got going on? Okay.
I'm still working on it.
We are still having difficulties. Maybe drop all the way out, perhaps, and try dropping back in.
Yeah, I'll cancel and try this again.
Yep, sorry about these technical difficulties.
All right, I'm back in the queue, hopefully for the last time.
Yep.
Here's the question. Is that a bottle of Jack Daniels on the desk lamp? I believe it is a Jack Daniels desk lamp.
Yes.
All right, we've got confirmation that they've entered the queue again here. Hopefully, we'll find a match quickly. So do you want to talk about the rewards at all?
Sure, we could talk about the rewards.
Sure.
I mean, we're a little early, but that's cool. I like it. So how the rewards work is when you finish a arena run, depending on the number of wins you've got, you're going to get some random rewards based on how far you got.
Right. And you take the key and you'll plunge it into the chest and unlock it, and no matter what, you get a pack of cards.
Absolutely.
And then you get, there's 5 packages that kind of come up, and it feels a little bit like the pack opening experience, where you have to kind of open each little package to see what you get, and they're all a little bit random.
Yeah, so you're likely to get, oh, I got a pack of cards, oh, I got some arcane dust, oh, I got some gold, ooh, I got a golden card. Any of those things could happen, and you just don't know. One of the things that excites us about the reward scheme for Arena is we love the pack opening system. It's just fun to open packs.
Right.
And we wanted to have something that felt as exciting for the end of an Arena run.
Yeah. Here we are alone on our server. Nobody else is online. So
Have you dropped all the way out? I mean,
I dropped out as far as I'm capable of dropping out.
okay.
We could, at this point, say, you know, we're not going to be able to find a match. We could try for another minute or so, or we could just show off oh, look, these come back online. We can try one more time here. I see.
Server issues.
They are restarting the server.
And now we are showing you why that we are not out yet.
We got some work to do before beta. Hopefully not too much work, but we'll get there eventually. All right, looks like the game server is restarted. So
Well, you mentioned eventually. It's actually, we're going to get there. We're still on target.
yeah, we're still coming out. It'll be this summer. Oh, look.
Awesome.
Glorious. We're back in. Hopefully we'll see a hand of cards here. Oh, we're playing against a rogue this time. Ah, we're all good. Crisis averted. Oh, and look, we've got some Murloc action.
Which would be good, except against a rogue that has the dagger that can do 1 damage. It's not as strong, especially that 2/1 charge guy, and we're going second.
That is true. Well, the Murloc Tidecaller at least will withstand 1 stab.
Yep, so we'll see what we got. Maybe because of this, we save the Bluegill Warrior till it can come out and deal 2 damage to an enemy minion and just die directly.
All right, here we go. It's our turn. He didn't play any cards in his first turn.
We're going second, so we got the coin. I like it. I like it, because it's a 1/2. He's probably not going to want to go, oh, I'll stab it for 1 point of damage. It doesn't feel super
And if he does, which it looks like he might, then we're going to play that 2/1 charge guy, probably. And
he'll have 2/1 cost
right,
guys
you can't
out
kill
there.
them both. All right, so let's see.
Yeah.
Murloc?
That sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
Put out the Murloc and hit him. And actually, one thing you can see is that we have the new Valera portrait up there.
Oh, right, we haven't showed that off yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
This is the new art for the rogue, the rogue hero, Valera. Let's see if I can show it off a little bigger there. Painted by Glenn Rain.
Uh-oh. And this is where we lose everything.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But that's okay, because, I mean, really our game plan, not that it seems to work out that way, but our game plan is to delay until the late game.
That's true.
And get those...
Oh! If only he hadn't killed all of our Murlocs last turn. We just drew the Murloc War Leader.
And because all our Murlocs are down, I'm thinking that might be the right play, because...
Yeah, might as well.
We could drop the Berserker, which is the other option, but
Sure.
I don't think that's as good as the War Leader.
Yeah, let's just do this guy. We're unlikely to see more Murlocs. We have 1 more in here.
Yeah. And maybe we'll get Valera to feel like there's the threat on the table. Ooh,
Yeah.
we built a Murloc deck. I better destroy that thing.
All she's seen are...
Yeah, and there we go. That's exactly what we're seeing. I love pulling an Eviscerate to deal with the War Leader, which was not actually a threat, just looked like a threat.
Yeah, so all she's seen so far are Murlocs. Nothing else. So we've
So let's just... and there we
successfully-
go. We now have our late game strategy. It just came into play.
we could coin this turn to play Mirror Entity and the Berserker.
And we just had a question, just to jump out, a question about whether if an opponent disconnects and doesn't come back, do you win?
You do win at that point, yes. Yeah, I'm going to drop the coin here, and just so I can get a couple things going this turn. We're going to get Berserker out and the Mirror Entity. Hopefully he'll play something...
Hopefully a 5-drop will hit the table,
exactly.
and then we'll see some goodness.
Not another Wisp.
Yeah, we have some good late game cards there, although we have some card disadvantage going on.
That's true. Well, a Flame Strike could make up for all that.
Yeah, it evens the board, that's for sure.
There's coming in to weaken our
And then
Berserker.
the Wisp is going to come in to polish off the Berserker.
The Wisp, and he's already spent some mana, so...
Oh, your favorite card.
Oh, this is glorious.
Oh, and no mana?
He can't do anything about it now because he's already spent all his mana.
Yep.
He's already attacked with the
And
Wisp.
we go in, we hit the Dwarf, we have Wind Fury now. We go in, we hit.
Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, so right away, I'm going to enrage like that, and then
we clear the board.